Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. If this is your first time here this year, welcome to 2023 here in the room. I appreciate everybody being here. Good morning, John. Hey, Julie. Good morning, Julie. How's everything there? Hey, good morning, Chip. Mike, how are you? How's everybody this morning? Stu, good morning. Good morning. Hey, Don. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, first thing today, hello, Nigel. First thing I want to remind everybody that at 2 p.m. Eastern today, live trading alerts, live trading room will be open. Looking forward to hearing what Ed has to say. We can get there through livetradingalerts.com. There'll be a link posted in both rooms, I'm sure, before 2 p.m. Eastern today. So love to see everybody there. I highly recommend the scanner for the serious trader, for the person that wants the edge. I think it's top notch. So, okay, first thing let's do is let's talk about NEM. We bought NEM yesterday. I think quite a few members might be in this one, from what I understand. And here we had a nice move up. Yesterday we bought the gap on the pullback. I was alerted actually by one of our members on this, so thank you very much. That's one of the benefits to having a room full of excellent traders. You can spot some of these great charts, so thank you. First target up here at 51 and a quarter. We just might get it today, and right there I will pull off a little bit of profits on this. Second target's going to be around this 53.50. I would not be surprised. In fact, actually, I would be surprised if we didn't have some kind of pullback or rest. So be prepared for that. I'd be very, very surprised if we just kept going up to that target. I just don't think that's going to happen. So it'll be a typical, move where price starts trending up, and then it rises and falls and rises and falls, rises and falls in a trend. So trade accordingly. Another one is BZUN. This is another one I own, and it gapped up yesterday. We're gapping up this morning. We did take out that first target. Now I'm looking for the second target up here at 630, 640, somewhere around that 637 area. And we'll see what happens there. Here, this has been up now. If it holds up today, this will make it 3 days to the upside. So it's just common sense in trading, the 3-day rule. When you've been up 3 days, be prepared for a little bit of rest. If you're okay with that rest and you are, you're looking for that trend to continue, then there's nothing wrong with holding. Just have your plan in there. Where's your stop? If you're looking for that to continue that way. So this is just building your plan as a trader there. All right, let's take a look at the market. Until the SPY breaks out of 387.50 or breaks below 376.30, I think we've got a mixed bag. That's all we have. We have a mixed bag. We've got bullish charts, we've got bearish charts. We just have a mixed bag. It's very choppy, a little bit rough right through here. So let's talk about the breakout. So if it breaks out of that 387.50, I'm going to be looking for about 393 and a quarter to get touched. And that's basically just looking right through here at these lows over here to the left. So 383.30. Now, I'm not thinking that's going to put us in any kind of super duper bullish move. It could lead to, if we break through here, it could lead to a little bit more to the upside. I'm not convinced that the downside is completely over. So be prepared. Be prepared if we start to tip back to that downside here. On the other note here, if we come back down to this 376.30 and we break through that, then it's going to be real simple. We're just going to take a look at some of the some of the, over here on the left, some of the places where we've seen lows, and that will just make for targets right in there. And then, of course, the 2022 low down here. So right now, just a mixed bag until we get a clearer picture up here. All right, let's look at a few charts that I'm kind of watching, throwing on a watch list a little bit. TEVA is one of them. TEVA has nice little trend up here. Here we've lifted, we've gone sideways. The price action on this, I think, is super. I think it's very, very nice. We start to break out of about this 955. That puts us in the possibility of retesting, rechallenging this 1130 area up here. And that makes for a nice little move. I mean, that's a 18% move right in there. So nice swing if you're looking for a swing trade. AUPH is one that I think might be worth the watch list. Now, I know some people don't like biotech. Hey, don't sweat it. Don't trade it. It's real simple. Really, it is. If you don't trade biotech, don't trade biotech. Don't do it. Don't get caught up in the fear of missing out. Oh man, I don't normally trade those. I don't like those. Maybe you heard that from somebody and you truly don't know what you like, but somebody else doesn't like it, so you don't like it. Okay. Don't trade it. Don't trade it. For those in a quandary about biotech, one thing I would say, and this is my personal opinion, I would not make a steady diet of it. That I wouldn't do. But again, that's just my personal opinion. So we've got a nice little gap here. Those with the scanner, we might want to keep an eye on the gap and trap scan. You might keep an eye on that. Here we have that gap. Let's watch for the pullback, a place to buy it. And then as we move up into about $7, you're going to run into a little resistance, and that could be a great target for some profits up here. Okay, so not everything is bullishly rosy in the market, not even remotely close, in fact. QID here is a great way to trade the Q short if you don't or can't or won't or whatever. Trade short. This is a great way to get around that. It's a long trade. You're trading QID. It's an inverse ETF, and right now, I'll tell you, this is a beautiful chart. Absolutely beautiful. We've got a nice bottom here. You've got a beautiful trend up. Here we've had a run up and a pullback, a run up and a pullback right now. Excellent looking trend. Target wise, I would have to put the first target at this recent high. Second target, let's just go right up here. And then it's going to be about price anyway. So let's look for 27.40, 29.75. This will go up if the Qs start to fall. So if you are bearish on the market, or you see the market turning bearish compared to where it is right now, QID might be one to look at if you feel like you're always missing out of the short side of things, like say because you can't or won't or don't or whatever, don't short. QID is a great one to be long on. Another one is looking at SH. This is just representing the S&P 500 to the short side. So if the S&P 500 starts to fall, if you look at it as being bearish, again, if you don't short, this is a terrific. This is set up magnificently, I think. And when I say magnificently, I'm not trying to push the short. This could just as easily be a long trade, and I'm going to say it's magnificently set up. In fact, I think I have one here. So here we rally up, and we just pull sideways. That's beautiful. Nice, tight little wedge right in here. We're above the 50-period moving average. We're above the trend indicator. Everything is working. So if we start to see the market tip, well, this might be an option. Also, too, for those that can't, say, short the SPY because of finances, because that's pretty expensive, this is $16. might be definitely in that price range for you if you can't short the SPY because of cost. Let's see, another one is CLF. Oh, this is one of those long charts that I think is magnificently set up. What I'm looking at here is not the price action, not each and every candle, because this candle right here just might turn somebody off. What I'm looking at is the trend. I'm looking at the low to the high to the higher low. I'm looking at the broad strokes of this. And the broad strokes, what it's doing is up and a pullback. That's all it's doing. It's a little bit sharky in here, that it is, but I think that's a magnificent looking chart. 20 bucks up here, maybe as a target. I still like VZ. We've talked about VZ for, I don't know, since it started back down here. I still think VZ goes to 42, then maybe 45 up here. Let's get to 42 first. It's going to have pullbacks. It's going to have those times when you would just like to just smash it. I'm pretty sure about that. That's today's market. But overall, I like this VZ chart. I think it's made a nice bottom, constructed well, and now we're starting to pop up a little bit. For those that's into chart patterns, you can see the bullish W pattern right here. And when we've broke out of this 38.50 area, that really set that up, and now it's moving up. Another one I have here is IBM. I'm kind of watching this for a short. I doubt I'm going to look at this long. Even if it starts to move up, I'm probably not going to look at it long. However, if it starts to give me some indication that I need to be short this, then this is one I'm looking for. We've got a nice top up here. Nice top up here. Let's draw that down a little bit. There we go. Nice little top, nice shooting star, nice follow through to the downside. Grab the 50, and it's trying desperately to hang on to that 50 period moving average. We're underneath the Trendicator here. All I need to see is some bearish signs up here, and then I'm going to look at shorting this. My first target 135, 134 and some change in there. And then if it wants to fall through that, the next target would be about 125.50 down here. So overall, I do not particularly expect today to be a great deal different than yesterday. And again, as long as we stay between this 387.50 and this 376.30 area, it's just going to be choppy. The charts you're trading, trade them based on their trend, whether the trend is up or whether the trend is down. But I do think most importantly, follow the trend no matter what you do. Hey, Carol, how are you? Let's see, you're asking, we have a few minutes, so we can do that. Is this Carol Robb by any chance? Sometimes I don't know all the Carols in here or people. Let's say, is Amazon a good buy here? It looks like it is to you. It is if it goes up, okay? It is if it goes up. Now, I know that's kind of a chicken way to say it, but this is not my buy pattern, so to me, it's not particularly a good buy. But if it goes up, yeah, that is an amazing place to buy it. For me, the downtrend is still in place, and I need to see the downtrend gone. If I were to trade this right now, I would probably look at that 50 period moving average as my first swing target, because unless it can get over that, Amazon's got nothing. Totally has nothing at all. So the only trade I really see right now is maybe something like above the T line, above these candles right in here. That makes sense. And then a trade up to that 50 period moving average. And it would have to be reevaluated there. But like I say, is it a good buy? It could be. I can't tell you if it's ready to go back to 145 or not. Not quite yet, but I can say that there is no bottom pattern put in yet for me to take a serious look at it. Anyway, good luck with that. Hey, again, good morning to everybody. Thank you so very much. We'll see everybody here in about 25 minutes when the market opens up, okay? Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate it.